Noodle bounty. Phobias. 13. Sex spells.
We don't need
something. We were talking about Smashing Pumpkins before we started recording.
Yeah.
So, we're running. Anyway, episode 142.
The episode is 142
of Can You Don't. If you haven't signed up to Patreon, do it, please. Support us so we can keep doing this shit. Head over to patreon.com/CanYouDon'tPodcast. Reminder, you can gift a Patreon subscription to somebody that you know will enjoy all the bonus shit and perks of the show, but they can't afford it or whatever it may be. Send in content suggestions, petty beef, weird shit you find on the internet, pictures of stuff that you found in porn that you're like, dude, you guys should come to this. heyguys at CanYouDon'tPodcast.com. Go check out Scatcast.
No.
Okay.
We're full.
No, got no room.
No thanks. I'm making so much money.
We have maxed out podcastage.
Do not come over here. All set.
Bandwidth? Your bandwidth is width, wide?
It's a monkey sphere thing,
Pod
but
width.
for listeners, we're done.
Okay. Speaking of Zach, we're doing lap time on the show today. What are we talking about, Zachy?
Stupid shit. From a
Great.
stupid person.
When are we going to talk about sex, baby?
Not this time at all.
Okay. Well, maybe. Do you have any?
Not this time at all.
Did you say phobias?
What are we really talking about? Yeah, phobias.
We're going to look at a bunch of phobias.
What about sex phobia?
There might be one in there.
There's got to be one.
I don't see one this time. But I got a couple good ones for Can You Don't, and I got a couple pretty strange ones.
Okay.
Is there necrophobia? So you're afraid of having sex with dead bodies?
You're trying to fuck up my shit, bro?
Because I have that.
Yeah, I'm also on team.
Because that's illegal, so.
It is, yeah.
But if it wasn't, you'd be in the morgue just pounding.
Man, I just
Give me that meat.
by that one.
Just fucking cold roast beef for days.
Yeah, man.
Wee. We're doing another merch giveaway. We took a break for, gosh dang, a couple months. It's the holidays.
Yeah, Christmas time.
Yeah, just dialed it back. But because of popular demand, we're bringing back I guess we're going to call it the You Send or We Send merch giveaway. Because that was so much fun. I forget his name off the top of my head. But the last time we did this, we had a terrible towel sent in, and we signed it, and then also sent back some other shit for him.
Sports-related memorabilia.
Yep. So the whole store is open. We've got some new merch in there right now. Head over to CanYouDon'tPodcast.com and check out what we got. We'll drop new things throughout the entire month of March. But the option at the end, we're just going to pick a random name out of everybody who's bought merch. And you can decide whether you want to send us an item of yours, a random object, bring it in, we'll sign it, and we'll send it back to you. Or you can leave that decision up to us to pick some random shit. We'll sign it, and we'll send it to you. Okay? So we're doing it again, baby. And I'm excited about it. Oh, yeah. So head over to CanYouDon'tPodcast.com and just buy anything from the store for a chance to win.
I'm not going to hold my breath until the end of this thing. Monsoon.
Before we get into the show, we do have something to talk about. And I know. And this is going to shock a lot of people out there. It has to do with hot air balloons.
Weird.
It was sent in by our son, Adam. But this situation is pretty weird, but also kind of a neat experience. There's a company out there that wants you to go ahead and have sex in a hot air balloon. So when you read that, what's like first thing that crosses your mind?
Porn.
Okay. Porn's the first thing. So you didn't think about...
Dying with your dick out.
Dying with your dick out. Okay.
It's a good way to go.
Yeah. That sounds like a sports documentary.
Andre the Giant, dying with your dick out.
Dick out.
You know, Dan Dick out.
That's what I'm saying. You got it.
Yeah.
All caught up.
That chick that banged 1,000 dudes, in a day.
Classic.
I think one of her next stunts she wants to do is a BJ while skydiving. So
what a mess.
Focus. Yeah. How much Viagra are you taking before you do that shit?
I'm a little nervous.
It's probably got to be a guy that's like a seasoned.
He's like, listen, this is nothing to me.
Maybe the pilot's going to have sex on here.
See, that's the thing. So this company, and it says hot air balloon company based in California wants you to join the Mile High Club in one of their wicker baskets in the sky. Magical adventure balloon rides wants to put you and your lover in a hot air balloon so you can fuck in the skies over Temacola.
And the guy's just watching.
Yeah, so they drop a little like divider, and then they invite you to bring like your own champagne and bedding and stuff like that. And then
I forget how big those baskets are.
Oh yeah, but like I mean that's for multiple people. There's smaller baskets. I'm sure this is a smaller basket.
What are you bringing bedding for then?
What?
Why would
to get? I mean, I guess you just fuck doggy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Up against the basket,
Yeah.
Overlooking. I mean, you want the view, right?
Yeah, you don't want to lay down.
You lay down
if
so you
your
can't
view
even
is the inside of a picnic basket.
Yeah, and they're like the knees down, ankles of some pilot.
Just moldy, like
Yeah.
just clearly used picnic basket view.
And you're just humping away and you hear I'm gonna
Babe, I'm about to.
Do you like that when I
you're like hitting the fabric, like hitting his feet. Like, dude, stop.
dude?
It says that like they'll wear ear protection to like block out the sound of you guys fucking on the other side of the picnic basket.
So the pilot's just gonna pretend that it's not going on.
Yeah.
He's just gonna put headphones on and stare forward.
Yeah. So this article is very funny. We're not going to read it, but like you go way up in the air and you can have sex in the basket. But like you can tell this guy's been through some shit. Like his a total opinion piece. It's just about like, yeah, the last thing I need when trying to keep my dick hard is some guy fucking on the other side of a fucking fabric sheet. It's like, you don't know me.
Could you do it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, fucking, I'd pull the curtain down.
Hey, you want to see that?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm about to come, and he's like, and then just nothing. And I just go pull the curtain down, and like, fucking watch me.
I thought you were pulling the flame.
Yeah, after I come, I can fucking stand up with my limp dick,
little celebration,
just
tug.
drip and cum. I'm just like, let's go to the 2 Mile Club, Stratosphere, motherfucker. He's like, sir, that's not legal. I don't care.
I'm fucking in a balloon. Who cares what's legal? Isn't this indecent exposure?
You're not legal. He's like, what? He's like, you're 17.
You're not even a pilot.
56 years old. Are you? Then stop me. Has your dick just fucking cum all over it? Yeah. I love magic hot air balloon
Titties
pictures.
would come all over them. And
You want a 5-star review? Let's take this shit to 2 miles up. And he's like, dude, gets the walkie-talkie out. This guy's out of control.
Yeah. Get somebody better hop in that truck. Follow us down to the drop point.
I don't know where we're coming down. This guy's lost his mind. He's come all over his dick and he's yelling that I'm a 17-year-old. I have no clue where we're going over. See you in Mexico. Anyway, so thanks,
Notice
Adam.
she hasn't said a word.
Yeah.
Or he.
Yeah, no,
Maybe it's 2 dudes.
I don't know. What a weird anniversary gift.
What if you were like,
Happy 5 years.
we don't have to hang on this, but what if like the pilot was like homophobic and 2 dudes show up and he's got to take them up there and he's just got his headphones on. It's on the other side of the curtain. It's like,
He's like,
this is so unnatural.
You're lucky I'm 1 mile closer to heaven because this sucks.
Haven't you read Leviticus?
Yeah, exactly.
That could be interesting.
Yeah,
What
good.
if he refused to do it? Just like the cake guy.
Yep.
You ain't flying in my balloon.
Flying in my balloon. I go way up there for fucking 2 gays.
You know how close I am to
year is
Jesus?
it?
Jesus is gonna see this.
We're just giving him a better view. Get out of my
He
basket.
can see straight down in my basket.
See you fucking another butthole? Like, would you fuck a woman's butthole? Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Cool. Well, rip the cloth down. Come try it. Get over here. Come try fucking a butthole. Tell me how much you hate it. You fucking, yeah, right, gay.
You're right, you gays.
You're right, you gays.
Gaze into my eyes.
Fucking, of course. Didn't see this on the bingo card. Fucking 2 gays in my basket. God, I fucking...
Got 2 gays in a wicker basket.
God, these night classes can't finish up. Wicker.
Can't wait to get home and
couple quicker
rub one
days.
out.
Can't wait to get home and rub one out to this while no one's watching. Amen.
Gay man, brother.
Gay man, brother. Yeah. Ew.
Just thought of that.
Yeah, nice.
Gay men.
Yep. All right, let's move
You
on.
guys can have that.
Who?
The gays.
The whole
Gay men.
nice. Gay men.
Is that a thing?
Nice. It's got to be. Come on.
Gay men, bro. Gay men, brother.
Yeah, there's no gay men. Gay men.
Maybe it's not. I've never heard it.
Well, you spend a lot of time around gay men. You get it.
I spent a lot of time gaming.
Close.
Gay
Same
men,
idea.
brother.
Gay men, brother. All right, let's start the show. Zach,
Okay.
fucking play it.
Hey, shut up! Start the show already!
All right. So let's get this going. This was sent in by our son, Zachary. Would you rather every time you get in a vehicle, you have to come on it? Jeez.
Here we go.
For safe travels.
Any a hot air balloon, anything.
You just got to come on it. Or else you're not safe. Doesn't see you can't go anywhere.
No.
It's just not going to be a safe journey and you're risking it, right? Or have a random piece of BDSM gear appear in your closet every day and you have to wear it.
Is that like the leather daddy stuff? Or-
yeah. What? I know that you fancy the porn.
hang on.
You dabble.
You've had to have come across it.
Well,
Yeah.
no, yeah, I just don't know the terms sometimes.
BDSM, was that bondage, domination,
Oh, yeah, okay.
and
Sadomasochism.
sadomasochism?
Yeah, I've just never heard of it. All right, I have. Never mind. Move past it.
What? I can't move
No, he
past it.
can't. Yeah, you found a button to push. He's going to push it.
No, BDSM gear is like getting tied up. Restraints,
Ball gag.
domination, ball gag,
Yeah,
pissing.
I get it.
fucking pissing. Piss in your fucking mouth. Or whatever.
I remember seeing a porn with that years and years ago where some dude came on another guy's leg because it was double, it was called DP
that's
Bonanza.
BDSM.
Well, it was DP Bonanza, and they were wearing
It's
leather.
not ball dicks and inner thigh.
They were the guy was wearing a leather mask with the zipper and all that stuff. So it was
That's
all
BDSM.
Yeah,
Gimp.
and so it was two guys and a chick, and one was in one hole and the other guy was in the other hole.
Just sharing.
And the other guy pulled out from the butt and jerked off onto the other guy's leg.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Not my
It
favorite
was hard.
part.
It was hard to get hard again.
But
after that.
did you come?
No, I think I had to find something different.
Just browsing.
Just little window shopping.
Just seeing what's going on over here.
Little rich for my little too much cum on the leg for my blood.
Yeah.
God,
Like,
why are all the recommended videos fucking dudes actually coming on legs?
It was jizzing on some guy's hairy leg. It was gross.
Yeah. To you.
Yeah, exactly. To me,
So
I wanted it to be a nice pair of
pair of shaved
boobies,
legs.
and it was and it was a hairy dude leg.
I wanted shaved legs. So, just a little example here. So, Zach, you want to bring this up? That's like BDSM or
Yeah.
BDSM stuff. So, whips and butt plugs,
Duct tape, that's fun.
duct tape. You have this little
Oh, it was
fella.
a strap on.
You have this little
Yep.
fellow over here,
Ooh, the anal beads.
which is a ball gag, but it's also a dick. So the dick's just in your mouth the whole time. They also have this, but facing the other way. So it's on the outside of your mouth so that they can fuck the dick.
Oh, right.
But it's not where dick's supposed to be.
No.
It's like you like asked an AI generator to make somebody and they actually put the dick where the mouth's supposed to be.
That's funny.
Yeah. So whips and pocket
Ha, ha,
pussies.
ha, ha,
Ha 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 ha. Do you like dicks on the outside, Joe? Do you like dicks where the mouth's supposed to
Do
be,
you,
Brian?
you like my dick on your mouth where your mouth is supposed to be, Joe?
Taping up, like you got like the duct tape looking stuff. So this is going to randomly appear. So basically, like you're picking out your clothes for the day, and at the end of it, you like open up a magic box, and inside of that is something that you also have to either carry with you, wear all day, no matter what you're doing.
Seems like you should have to wear it, right? Like
well,
you
yeah,
gotta
but
wear
a whip, you can't wear a whip.
No,
But you can carry around a
Right.
flogger.
but like you carry around, it's just a huge black strap-on dildo.
Exactly.
It's you're walking down the street heading to work, and it's just boing, just bouncing around.
And that's the thing about the BDSM community is the creativity that's inside of that, right? Like you have like
They're an artsy bunch.
Yeah. They're exploring. Mm-hmm. They're finding themselves. And like they have blindfolds, but they also have like blindfolds that would say like fuck slut across it, or like blindfold that say like fuck slut, cum dumpster, but also little cat ears on it.
That's cute.
Right. So you're never going to run out of shit that you have to wear all day, no matter what your day is. And we've talked about this before with different situations when it comes to would you rathers, is like we work from home. Also funny because like the kids, like they come back from home and you're turning like, how was your day? And, like,
I have to go pick them up.
And you're wearing a fucking dildo on your head.
Yeah.
Oh my God, tell me about your day.
But you got the zipper. You're like, you unzip it. How's your day? In your leather mask.
Yeah. Just trying to talk through your ball gag.
That's had to have happened in real life at some point.
Oh,
hey,
absolutely.
Kids. Hey, kids.
Are you bringing your homework?
And of course, there's going to be days where you get lucky. Like you get away with like a little butt plug. You just pop that baby in and carry on like nothing's wrong. Just like so many people do out there.
Yeah, like have you ever tried like a vibrating butt plug?
Yes, I have. Thank you.
How is it?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, fine.
Don't need it. Funny experiment. You know what I mean?
Like during sex, or you just wore it like throughout the day?
Oh, not throughout the day.
No, I took it to the ball game.
During sex stuff.
Every time a team scored,
I took it out and got fucking Ken Griffey to sign it.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. Fucking slugger to slugger.
Mm-hmm. He thought it was a cork for your bat.
That's what I thought. Yeah. I thought, oh my God, I thought this cock ring was the on deck warm up weight.
Imagine if you need that for your dick. The cock ring, different weights to get it, and then you take it off, and you're like, whoop, now I'm ready to go. But like the
restraints, like you don't know what's going on. You have a day, you have to go to the dentist's office, but then like you pull out, like you have to have your. Oh my God, they make like those leg spreader bars, where like you can have the ankles, and they're attached to a hard piece of steel, so you can't close your legs, like no matter what you fucking want to do.
So you're.
Hey, cowboy!
Walking around howdy, partner.
Ding!
So you're either walking like a crab or an old cowboy.
You're like, I'd like to take all my money out. You're like, why are you fucking doing that?
These are my magic shoes.
Did you just what prison did you just break out of? And why am I hard?
Imagine meet a clerk at the bank and watching that guy walk in. Mm-hmm. Like watching you walk in.
Immediately push the button. And then now you have to explain to the cops. He goes, all right. They know you because the amount of times this happened.
If you wore, let's say you wore.
God, I haven't seen it in a couple months. Last time I arrested you, you were inside Dairy Queen with a whip.
Said no whips, no guns.
I mean, what would you do? Like I'll have a number 2 and this guy's just like carrying a fucking whip, like a little flogger. Uh-huh. Get them ass cheeks red. Yeah, you can supersize it. Ding.
Could you get in trouble for wearing, let's say you go into Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
If you had just a giant, the ball gag, but it's on the outside, so you're swinging
it. So a penis on the outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you walk in there and order, you can't get in trouble for that, right?
I feel like no shirt, no shoes, no service applies also to no dicks where your mouth's supposed to be.
Yeah, but that's
disturbing the
peace.
That's
not having those things.
Yeah, you can't just walk around with your like a fucking dildo. You can walk around in sexy stuff that doesn't reveal your body. But as soon as you start having dicks all over,
well, that's racist
or something.
It's one of those things. Yeah,
sexist.
Penisist.
It's penisist.
You can walk around with your tits out.
You said penisist, and my brain started playing like Bach and Beethoven.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just this huge dick bouncing around on your head. Okay, so let's go. That's one option, or you have to jerk off on your car.
Sounds fun.
All right, kids, big road trip today.
I get to
close your eyes.
I get to jerk off.
You get to jerk off.
So that's one in the pro con section column.
But walking out and going on a errand isn't something that usually makes you come.
No,
but you have to come on your car. Is that kids? Like you're going to volleyball practice.
The school bus driver.
Yeah.
He's got a load.
You drop your kid off. You're like, all right, have a good day at school. And you look at him and you both wink and you're just like,
on the side of it, just make.
And your belt's like, and he's trying to rub one out. You're not even hard, like that weird jerk off. Where your dick, everyone knows that. Where it's just
why even try?
You're just trying.
Yeah, it's not even there, but you're like, I'm gonna make fucking
I'm gonna make it happen.
Yeah, and it's just like, like the ending amount is just something that you're not gonna write home about.
Glad I wasted it here alone and not in front of another.
Just like a tiny little bit comes out, and you're like, I suck.
I need to eat more bananas or oysters or something.
Holy shit, I'm dehydrated.
That's ultimate like depression
jerk.
Thing where you're just like,
yeah, it's fucking 6 a.m. You gotta wake up or earlier. Let's go for like an early flight at the airport. All right, are you all packed up? Yep. You shut the door and you're just like, okay. Like you open the door for your partner, wife. Gets in, you shut the door, and you just fucking staring at her. Your face is all swollen. You're just like, and she's just like trying to ignore it. And you're like, just keeping us safe.
oh god,
oh fuck.
Imagine a pilot in an airplane. So everyone's bored, and he's like, "All right, going over the things," and then he's like, "We're just waiting for the pilot to finish ejaculating on the airplane, on the wings."
But good news, it's 72 degrees and sunny in Las Vegas.
It's when they have to de-ice the wings. He's like, "We're waiting for our pilot to decum his penis."
If you guys should please close the windows, our pilot needs to jerk off on the turbine. All right, looks like he's done.
And he's flying everywhere.
Please enjoy your 1 hour and 24-minute flight to Las Vegas. Safe travels. I know it will be.
Well, they're not jerking off on the side of an airplane.
You couldn't be a pilot, fucking taxi guy.
You could christen a boat.
Uber driver? Ugh.
You roll up and you're like, "Are you Jeff?"
Yeah.
Yeah, you Ron? Yep. All right. So all right, we're just gonna need a minute here. He gets out of his car. He goes back to the trunk. He's just,
you just have to copy and paste your notes, but like no talking. Please no AC. I'm gonna have to come on your car, Joe. And he's just like, okay. I mean, all right.
You're gonna get a nice tip.
Nice.
Just a tip.
I get it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to pick a random BDSM gear because I feel like there's a lot of stuff I can wear under my clothes. And it's also funny to like have to be wearing like a fucking choker.
That's funny.
As I go to the dentist.
My first thought was to do the other way.
To jerk off on a car?
Just because, well, I was just trying to weigh the options and like the idea of like going to pick up my kids in a full just.
Yeah, I mean, but you have to like just, I mean, I'm guessing the parameters are, it's like get into any vehicle. So as long as you get in, fucking come on your car, and then don't get out of the car when you pick up the kids, then you don't have to jerk off in front of the kids.
I guess.
But any trip on a weekend, like we're going to Silverwood, we're going to a theme park. All right, everyone get in, and then dad just goes to the tailgate and fucking comes.
But on the same token, we're all going to Silverwood.
Don't look at the backup camera.
You're all looking.
Oh my god, how disgusting is that view? Like the backup camera's already like kind of fisheye, and just a sad dad fucking jerking off behind a car full of kids,
looking at his phone, trying to like.
Yeah, you fucking can't wait to go to fucking Silverwood.
We're late. I'm hurrying.
We're late. I know.
That doesn't make it easier.
Roll the window up. Yeah, you fucking. God, that's a smoking hot tailpipe.
God,
I'm gonna fuck it.
The talking.
Yeah.
The motivation, trying to.
You're not a bad guy.
It's like the guy that peed in his luggage. Yeah. You know?
It's not like you want to do this. You're a good guy.
You have to do it.
Every good guy deserves a good cum.
You're making sacrifices for your kids.
You're just flopping around this weird half erect dick that doesn't even want to be there. Like neither of you or your dick want to be there. But like also women too is also. I mean, you got to come on the car. So if
just on the hood of a car with like a giant vibrator,
just rubbing it down that one weird crease that's down the middle for aerodynamics.
Mm-hmm.
All right, kids, we're going. He's like, squeak, squeak, squeak. All right, just like the other person's job is to like just pull the fluid the whole time. so that she can rub her puss on the fender. Oof.
Fender, I hardly knew her. I was just picturing that. What's that chick's name from the Warrant video? Everyone knows her name.
No, it sounds like something Zach would know, though.
Zach?
I don't.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
The cherry pie?
Yeah, cherry pie. She was like a famous because of that video. But I just picture like
she's like a famous.
Her moves, just like she's, because women need so much more. It's a whole, I saw a meme of that guy that's like used to do the sound effects for cartoons. He's like, it's like all these sound effects and then just trying to, he's doing all this stuff.
Wait, like hitting the metal piece.
Yeah. But
you get one take.
Yeah. At least a guy can just be like, you fucking naive. Women's like, oh, that was a nice dinner.
Yeah,
oh man.
Yeah, she's never going anywhere. No.
And
someone could. I'm sure someone loves the feel of studded tires on their clit. Anyway, I'm gonna pick BDSM gear because although awkward, I can still, for the most part, just keep going about my life.
You can hide some butt
I'm not. Yes, and like it's not going to always be something. Yeah, half the month is going to be something it's going to be an issue. But
yeah, the other one you can come, but you can't hide.
But the fact that I have to jerk off before running to the store to pick up some Zyn, like just being like, "All right, babe, heading to the store," and she's like, "What's taking you so long?" You're like, "Look outside." You like that?
You're just out in the driveway. She pulls the curtain.
She pulls the curtain back. She's like, "Show me a boob. Show me a boob." And she's like, "Fuck, dude!" And she's like, pulls her shirt up and shoves her boob into the window. And you're like, "Fuck yeah!" And you're like, "Yeah!" And you just give her a thumbs up.
You got it.
Take off to the store.
He's like wiping it off with the edge of your coat.
You're like, "Whoop, sorry about that."
If you're just learning, you're starting to drive, you're 16, you might be able to do that real quick.
Yeah.
But
yeah, just thinking about a 65-year-old trying to jerk off on a car in a walker. Oh. The neighbors are like, "We have to move." Brian has lost his goddamn mind.
God.
Have I? Tell me how much I've lost it.
Yeah, I lost it.
Am I crazy? Am I crazy?
Tell me how crazy I am.
How crazy I am. Fuck, I just need to fucking tell you about it. Fucking old man.
The things that you would have to tell yourself to get through that. It's not even about sex anymore. It's just like you're telling weird stories.
Develop a weird fetish for fucking rear window wipers. Yeah, you go back and forth so hard.
You got to reach the window, add a little bit more.
God, the way you
fluid.
Yeah, God, dry.
Guys, got to get you wet.
Oh yeah, fucking. And he's like, some days you're rubbing your dick through the fucking windshield wiper fluid. You fucking, you like it? And your car just like. Yeah, I know you do. Fucking slut. You little fucking automotive slut.
So does that just make sure it's safe or you just can't drive?
It said safe, but we don't have to worry about it.
Because I'll just go for the danger ride.
Like you do every day.
Risk your life.
Yeah. It says make sure it's safe. But, which also sucks because like now you're just going to jerk off in front of your kids.
Well, what if you, okay, real quick.
Okay.
Let's say you're just going to risk it. But a tire could just fall off on the freeway.
Yeah.
Like something kind of extreme.
I feel like something happens if you don't come on your car.
It's got to be extreme.
Yeah. Like something is going to happen if you can't come. And that's another anxiety level to think about while you're trying to fucking...
What if you can't get there? You're like, I guess I'll just risk it. So not only...
And you're trying to fake it. You're like, oh yeah. And like just like putting pre-cum on a fucking license plate. Oh my God, I just came so hard.
Isn't that the kind of you're hiding it from Jesus type thing though? Like if he sees everything, then you should be able to... You can't hide it.
Yeah. So like, yeah, if you don't come, something's going to happen. It's not going to be a safe ride.
And your kids are in the car with you. So you want to be that safe parent.
You want to be a good dad. I get it.
Public transportation.
I'm picking BDSM. Zach?
Same.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Good idea. All right. I have good news.
Okay.
We've added another song to the AI album. Zach, roll it! Fuck yeah, dude!
Hey.
Hey, what's up, babe?
What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking about a lot of shit.
What are you thinking about?
So,
you're gonna be pumped.
Yeah. So, you guys haven't heard this track, but a couple days ago, I was like, dude, it's been a couple months since we've added to the AI Can You Don't album. So
the greatest hits album.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first album. It's greatest hits. You know that. We don't fuck around. We're not wasting our time dropping, 5-6 albums before we decide greatest hits?
Ain't no B-sides. Whatever the fuck.
So here we go. The latest addition to the Can You Don't AI album, whenever it does come out. I'm going to play it for you right now. Zach, you play it. Your speakers, the connection's better.
I was a simple man, living a simple life.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
I thought I had it all,
It's getting so
but
good.
something was missing.
They have gotten better, these AI songs.
I tried changing things. I even started working out, but then I realized my tongue was lonely, no doubt.
Oh, okay.
No doubt. So instead of being sad, I chose to become a man. The day I licked a butthole was the day I grew up. All my friends told me to do it, it would finally fill my cup. When my happiness was at an all-time low, I just needed to grow up and lick a butthole.
Wonder who this song is about.
I overhear my friends
Still not gonna do
talking
it.
to their friends.
Think about it.
Every other word about how they would lick one again. I never thought I'd like it, and I'm not sure that I did. But tongue in a prune circle has made me happy again. The day I licked a butthole was the day I grew up. All my friends told me to do it, it would finally fill my cup. When my happiness was at an all-time low, I just needed to grow up and lick a butthole.
Of course.
And lick a butthole. The only difference between spending your time with a smile or a frown is how deep you've shoved your tongue inside the brown.
Just so you guys know, I didn't ask for this flute solo coming up.
Gave it to you. Oh, shit. This is pretty.
It's so good. It's getting out of control.
Is that it? Wow.
Yeah.
So that already, it's crazy.
we
The
shut the-
vocals sound so different.
Zach, is there a reason we shut the door? I couldn't hear you laughing.
Oh, I don't know.
You shut it. I was wondering why you did.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
That doesn't
I'll
sound
fix it.
like that AI produced
Yeah?
echoey type voice, you know?
It's getting so much better.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is, I mean, just as, oh, man. I moved some shit. Now I can't hear myself.
There you go.
Nope, still didn't fix
Nope.
it. Fucked it.
Look what you've done.
Look what you've done opening doors.
Fuck
Oh,
it.
there it is. So the program we use, which I think we talked, is like Sono. It's SUNO is the program that we use to make these AI songs. And like, I mean, again, like I sent this to some friends and my brother, and he's like, I mean, they know it's AI. And I was like, yeah, I know. But like, it still hasn't got to the point. Like I couldn't open up this program and say, write me a song about you're so sad and you don't feel like you've grown up until you finally decided like a butthole, and this is what it came up with. Like you still have to finesse it and really basically rewrite everything until it works. But this is like version 4. I think when we first started doing things, Sono just started. It was like version 1. So like they're actively taking all of the things that are made and feedback that's given and creating. It just gets better and better and better.
That was a different voice.
Yeah.
Sound like than before. Too. Like they're adding different
We've got time. Can we play the alternate version?
Oh no.
So I wrote this as like when I was putting the lyrics in, I imagined it as a country song. Because I think wasn't our very first one about fucking a birdhouse? Mm-hmm. Or was that the first one? Or the butthole song? Me shoving things in my butt?
That was
we
the
basically
first,
have songs about coming in buttholes. Which if
either birdhouses or buttholes.
You're not surprised if you listen to Can You Don't podcast.
I hope the AI forgets about us.
Well,
like, you used me.
Oh
wrong.
No, it's following us around.
You're wrong.
But I mean, I wrote this as like the country song, and listen how good this shit is. Zach, I know that you have it. Will you play it?
I was a simple man, living a simple life. I thought I had it all, but something was missing. I tried changing things, I even started working out. But then I realized my tongue was lonely, no doubt. So instead of being sad, I chose to become a man. The day I licked a butthole was the day I grew up. All my friends told me to do it. It would finally fill my cup. When my happiness was at an all-time low, I just needed to grow up and lick a butthole. I overhear my friends talking to their friends, every other word about how they would lick one again. I never thought I'd like it, and I'm not sure that I did. But tongue in a prune circle has made me happy again. The day I licked a butthole was the day I grew up. All my friends told me to do it. It would finally fill my cup. When my happiness was at an all-time low, I just needed to grow up and lick a butthole. The only difference between spending your time with a smile or a frown is how deep you shoved your tongue inside the brown.
Yeah. Also didn't ask this violin solo, but you're getting it. You know it's coming. Oh yeah.
It's gotta be a fiddle.
This is so good. Damn, that's
pretty
wild.
goddamn good.
I know.
That sounds like Clint Black, Alan Jackson, like that old early 90s country.
Yeah.
That's funny.
The day I licked the butthole. that little like, hey. Yeah. Hey. How damn, hey. They had
the little steel in there in
if there's an AI engine out there that just randomly inserts Billy Corgan,
kind of like the goat.
Yeah. The day I licked the butthole, the day I grew up. Wee.
That's an awesome. That's such a good version of that scream.
It sounds like it, huh?
Yeah, dude, perfect.
I did it one time and I was like, "Holy shit, that sounds."
I can do
like
it.
I use that. I
Am I
use
the
it
goat?
constantly in Scatcast.
You get
That's
it.
perfect.
Am I the goat?
You are.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. That's yeah. Anyway, so latest edition. Hope you guys loved it. Like, it's getting unreal. By the time we finish this Can You Don't AI album, like we'll be on version 10 and the world will be ending. Be nuclear war and we cranking out fucking stick my cum on a car so I can drive my
I'm gonna
kids to
jizz on
school.
a nuclear rocket and send it to your butthole.
I got places to go, but I gotta come on my car. So there you go.
I love it.
Love it.
Thank you.
Job. Good
Good
job.
job, Joe.
Good job. Oh, good job, AI. I was just there.
Yeah.
I was just happy to be there.
Yeah. Kind of like the birth of your kids.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't do much. I guess I was just having fun, and here you are. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to come.
Oh my God, you fucking come. I'm gonna name you fucking come. Which is funny. Segue. Way to go. You didn't even know you did this. Zach!
Is it dumb? Is it interesting? Is it cool? Then it's dick big.
So we have talked about on the show, I don't know, what yearbook song. What's over here? Okay. There's been people that have been offered, obviously, like lifetime supplies of certain items if they get like a tattoo of Monster energy drink on their neck. Like it has to be like neck up. If you get like fucking Zamboni, you can drive a Zamboni for a year. Like some dumb shit like this. This is real life.
Worth it.
Fucking shit.
Especially when your year's up and then you just have Zamboni on your forehead.
Which is kind of hot.
Yeah.
My friends,
I would just put Zamboni. I would change it to an R.
Hi, my name's Joe Paisley. Who never guess what my nickname is. And they just like look at your forehead.
You see their eyes.
Is
go,
it Zamboni? And you're like, it is. How did you guess?
It's Italian.
Let me tell you about fucking year of my life that I had. Best year of my life.
Just living in the glory days.
And I'm just hoping that our connection can overcome the best year of my life and you can stop looking at my forehead.
Right.
Like I hope our connection is that deep. Nebraska father in limbo after daughter's name incorrectly listed as Unakite 13 Hotel. What the fuck?
Leave it to a dude.
And the reason is, like, when I read that, I don't know what your guys' first thoughts were, but I could ask you what they were. So how do you think Unakite 13, spelled out, not the number, Unakite 13 Hotel became the name of this baby?
Maybe where
what do you think it was?
Baby was conceived.
Okay.
Yeah, they wrote down
like an address?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So an address and like just kind of wrote on the wrong side of the line.
Or where it was born.
Okay. Right. You're wrong. A Nebraska man is fighting to get a social security number and valid birth certificate for his toddler, Caroline. Please call me Caroline.
Unakite 13 Hotel. Please call me Caroline.
But my friends call me.
My name is Unakite. What is it again?
Unakite 13 Hotel.
But my friends call me Caroline.
Okay. Well, I don't know you, so nice to meet you, Unakite. Taking attendance in school. Hotel Unakite.
Unakite Hotel.
Unakite 13 Hotel. Present.
Here.
What the
Caroline?
fuck is that? Okay. Whose name is incorrectly listed in the state records as Unakite 13 Hotel. Jason Kilburn. Oof.
That's Craig Kilburn.
Who lives outside of Omaha, has been desperately trying to obtain a social security card and the unusable birth certificate for Caroline.
Can I say something real quick?
No.
You know when you screw up as a husband and you're just like, you're scrambling to make it right.
Yeah.
In whatever way you can.
Yeah.
This is what I'm picturing. Like the ultimate fuck up, and your wife is just like, you stupid fucking idiot. And you're trying, just like,
I don't know.
You're trying so hard to get it fixed.
I remember when Pepper was born, I wrote down my ex-wife's birthday wrong. Like I had to fill out the form, and it just so tired and didn't give a fuck about the form they were giving me. I just wanted to get back to the my firstborn.
Mm-hmm. It's the most important form of their life.
And I'm just like, I just like wrote in the birthday wrong.
You don't even know my birthday?
I just like combined her birthday and my mom's birthday.
You somehow assigned...
Month was right, day was wrong, year was right. That's what I did.
You somehow assigned a different mom your child. Whoops.
I was like, I don't know, just give it away. Give it away.
I saw a thing where it is pretty easy to screw up kids, like to give the baby to the wrong mom. There was an interview with a nurse, and she was like, "It happens."
You'd think that they would come up with a more fail-safe plan.
Barcodes.
I mean, if they can make sure I get an Amazon package correctly, they can make sure I get the right baby.
You'd hope.
You know what I mean? So without these documents, he said, he has been unable to get any services for her, from health insurance to childcare, because they all require a social security number to verify her identity. It's like she's a ghost, Kilburn said in a phone interview on Monday. It's been very, very taxing. Caroline was
If she doesn't
born
exist, she doesn't have to pay taxes.
in November of 2022 in a house just over the state border in Council Bluffs, Iowa, to a mother who immediately wanted to place her up with another family, Kilburn said, adding that Nebraska foster parents then took her in. Kilburn and Caroline's mother had dated on and off for several years, but were not together when she gave birth, he said, and it was only later that he learned of Caroline's arrival. Okay. So this is a very complicated story. Let's see Caroline, also known as Unakite.
Very cute.
Unakite 13 Hotel.
She looks like a Unakite.
Mm-hmm. If that's what a Unakite looks like.
God, you're keeping that. You look just like a hotel.
Yeah. Spitting image.
God, hotels must run in the family. You got the nose of a 13 Hotel to me. Once Kilburn took a DNA test proving that he was the girl's father, the juvenile court relinquished custody from the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services, which oversees foster care, to him. The mother, who faces allegations of neglect and drug problems, has no custody rights, an attorney for Kilburn said. Attempts to reach Caroline's birth mother on Monday were unsuccessful. We're getting there.
I saw this way different.
I know.
I was like, he's trying to make up to the mom, and she just...
And just wait till you hear the punchline. As Kilburn tried to gather basic paperwork for his daughter once she was in his custody, he quickly realized that something was wrong. In the time between when Caroline's birth mother gave birth in Iowa and when the foster family took her in Nebraska, instead of a birth certificate, the girl had received only a certificate of live birth. Which seems like something you'd get at a zoo. You'd be like, good job, Panda. You're here, but we don't really care. You did it. You're alive.
Yay.
Here's a ribbon, participation award
carrot
for entering this beautiful world where nothing is wrong. An unofficial document is the live birth certificate that hospitals submit to start the process of generating government-issued birth certificates. Further complicating the matter, here you go. The certificate of live birth listed a bizarre name on it, Unakite 13 Hotel. Kilburn said he contacted CHI Health Mercy Council Bluffs, the Iowa hospital that issued the document, and received little guidance on how to proceed. But he did get a potential explanation for where the name on the document came from. I was told it was computer-generated name.
AI named it?
AI named it. A baby came out, and they're like, we don't know. And they pushed a generate button, and it gave her the name of a rock, a number, and then hotel.
Wait, so they didn't want to name the kid? They just we'll let the computer do it, and then we'll go with that?
Right. So the mother gave birth, immediately gave it over without naming the kid on the live birth certificate. And
Rude.
then he finds out the kid is named Unakite 13 Hotel.
Well, they're good at making AI songs, but not so good at naming babies.
It's like a name, if it comes down to, in any particular situation,
Let's call her Una.
where a computer has to name a kid. I know how these little programs work, and you don't have to pull from whatever's in the dictionary. You can set it and give it parameters so that it gives it names.
Or top 10 girl baby names.
Top 5,000. Just give it a name. So its name is at least, I don't even care if it's a girl and it's named John Joe Bryan.
Mm-hmm. At least that's a name.
Yeah. It's Joe Zach Bryan. Great. At least it's a fucking name. But if you're like, we don't have a name, and you're just like, all right, and you click a button, and Unakite 13 Hotel.
Who was the guy that clicked that and said, yeah, that'll work?
That'll work.
What are they sitting around there? We're going to go with the first one that comes up. We all agree on that? Can we all agree on that first one? And then there had to have been someone going, you sure we want to do this, guys? Like, that's
right.
We can just push the button again.
Yeah, they push it again. They're like, Unakite 13 Hotel, that's ridiculous. They click it again. It's like seesaw, banjo, gas pump.
They're like, well,
it's better than Unakite 13 Hotel.
Is it though?
Let's name this kid Seesaw Banjo Gas Pump.
Seesaw.
Seesaw.
That's cute.
Sissy.
Sissy.
Seesaw Banjo Gas Pump.
That sounds like a nickname you'd give your daughter.
Yeah.
How little do you have to care to then proceed?
I don't know. They might have just clicked it and be like, they'll just name it. They'll figure it out later. And did not know that it's going to be hell to fucking get it pulled off.
Especially when maybe it's easier if both parents were there, and there was a mess up. You could go to one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that it was just left to like foster care was like that's like the ultimate storm of just things getting missed.
Like I can see if a baby's full name is like name this later. Worry about it later.
Mm-hmm.
He's like wrote that in.
Yeah,
but their official name is worry about it later.
Yeah. Later, worry about.
Later, worry about.
Maybe that's what happened. It was they did it again. It just changed the order because Unakite. Maybe it was Hotel 13 Unakite before, and they're like, no, that sucks. And they redid it. They like redo it, and they're like, okay. Yeah. We're not going to go down this path.
Like my first thought was with you guys, like in a sense that like maybe he just put the address where the name was and messed it up, and then they entered it, and they're like, no, you put Unakite 13 Hotel.
Yeah, like what's the address? Caroline. What? Yeah, he wrote like that's on the wrong line.
Yeah, that's where I'm staying. No, because the computer, they're just like dink, and it's like, all right, Unakite 13 Hotel.
Unakite's not even that crazy. Like that's kind of a cool
Unakite.
If you just isolate the Unakite, you're like, that's kind of a cool name.
Is it?
It's close to Malachi.
I mean, it's a unique,
Unakite,
interesting name.
Yeah, that's a fun one to say in bed.
It's the hotel one that kind of throws it off.
You bet to
fuck. Also the number 13.
Also 13.
No, 13's great.
Oh my god, you gonna fucking come Unakite?
Yeah, I mean, you don't. I guess when you name your kids, you're not thinking, oh, what's the beastly man gonna call my daughter's name when he's coming in her vag?
Where do you want it?
When he's putting in her ass.
Do you want it in your pussy or mouth, Unakite?
You're not really thinking about.
Well, you should
naming. Oh,
and you didn't name your kids properly.
Is Jessica a good name to?
Yeah,
for
Jessica is. Yeah.
Think about here you go for people out there listening. Think about that for a second.
Me that Joe face.
The name that you give your daughter will eventually be used
whispered in where you want me to come.
Uh-huh. You ever think about that?
Yeah.
Amy. We're going to name her Amy or Heidi.
Yeah, you fucking want it?
Where do you want it, Moonbeam?
Where do you want it, my little hotel? Are you any vacancy tonight? Or are your rooms full? Yeah. Sorry, I meant wombs. All your wombs have free internet? Oh, God. Fucking Unakite.
You got room for two in that womb?
You got free HBO in that womb? Unakite? You're lucky. Fucking, I'm fucking 18, not 13.
Oh.
Fucking, yeah. You want to go to Taco Bell? You want to come on my car for a safe trip? Yeah. Unakite.
What do you want, Unakite?
Unakite sounds like a fucking slur. Get out of your fucking Unakite.
Yeah. I was thinking.
Part of me's offended, yeah.
That was my first thought when I heard it. I was like, how can it sounds exactly like.
Racial slur. Just don't say it.
Yeah.
Great. All right, so we move on to the next story.
I want to say it so bad.
Yeah, don't. Okay, next story. You read it.
Oh, shit.
This is a fun one. Oh, my God, I keep pushing fucking yearbook music. Hey, fucking Lingy.
All right.
You want 13 hotels in your Unakite?
Japanese ramen shop owner puts bounty on negative reviewers.
Nice. Something must be done.
Oh, you don't like my ramen?
Fucking die!
Yakuza. Yakuza.
Yeah.
Rooted in culture that values hospitality and attention to detail, Japan has long been renowned for its world-class customer service. Consumer-facing businesses go above and beyond to ensure customer satisfaction. However, not every establishment upholds these high standards. And a recent incident has revealed just how far a shop owner can go. Toyojiro! A Jiro style ramen restaurant in Kyoto, ranked second on the city's ramen database, has come in under scrutiny for placing a bounty on customers' heads simply because they left low-rated reviews. Sounds shocking, right? Let's take a closer look at the events that led to such an extreme response.
Fucking kill him! Dude, that's insanity.
Yeah.
I'm working my ass off! And they're just like, well, I mean, it's pretty good. 4 out of 5 stars. I'm gonna fucking cut your head off.
It reminds me of that Japanese game show on SNL that Chris Farley was on, where he ended up cutting his fingers off and stuff. It all began when 2 individuals dined at Toyojiro, Kyoto-based outlet. After leaving, one of them posted a 1-star review, criticizing the store's customer service and the quality of the food. Up to this point, everything seemed normal. Negative reviews are a common occurrence. However, what happened next was anything but ordinary. The restaurant did not take the criticism lightly. And in response to the review, they posted a threatening message. If you write a stupid review, we'll find you. We'll beat you up.
I love pettiness.
It's crazy.
Not even, that's not even threatening them. We'll find you. We're going to beat you up.
God.
It's kind of, remember that, the Liam Neeson and Taken? He's like, I will find you. And I will kill you.
Yeah.
Even that.
I will find you and I will give you a swirly.
I always thought that sounded kind of lame, like not very intimidating. He's like, I will find you and I will kill you.
Yeah. Everyone else went until he found them and killed them.
I know he did, but it was like.
Then the fucking door gets kicked open. You're like, holy shit, he found me.
Yeah.
And he's going to kill me.
I get it. Okay. But I just I wanted him to say I'm going to find your ass and I'm going to massacre. I'm going to
fuck it.
But he was just like, I'm going to find you and I will kill you.
I'm going to find you and I'm going to
It was so matter of fact.
And I'm going to come on your Corolla. Safe travels.
All right. We'll beat you up. Mm-hmm. They escalated further by publishing photos of the customers and offering a cash reward to anyone who could provide information of their whereabouts.
This is insanity.
So if you can't see, there's a picture of the 2 guys
eating food. And they just posted a photo from their security cameras all zoomed in. Find them.
I saw your post and you seemed a bit weird. We try not to treat people like you as customers, so it's fine. But you should probably avoid eating out. Someday, someone like you will get screwed. I don't care. Just come directly and I'll deal with you. We run a planned business, so if you get in our way, we'll get in the way of yours too. The store wrote.
That sounds like lost in translation. There,
that sounds like someone
ramen shop.
It sounds like it's English as a second language trying to make a threat.
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like.
Well, it was their first language. This is just the translation of it.
Right. Well, yes.
So it doesn't make sense.
Right.
It's not nearly as scary. Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. Anytime something's translated into another language, it doesn't sound as cool.
Mm-hmm. I will find you and I will kill you. Like you translate that in Japan, it's like, where are you? You die. Where might you be located?
Or in
I would like you to not be located anymore. And you're like,
you'll no longer be located.
You will be unlocated.
Unlocatable.
You'll be unlocatable if now you are locatable. That's not scary. But in their language, it's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Right.
You fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wipe you off the map. Unlocatable.
And then with a picture of you
eating ramen with your little haircut,
your bowl cut,
sitting there with your bowl cut, being like, I don't know, 1 out of 5 stars. And this guy's like, I'm gonna stay awake all fucking night.
I picture he's just in a back room watching him eat.
I ate your leftover ramen. It was good. Die. I slurped your soup.
On their Instagram at toyojiro.toyota.
Classic.
The restaurant posted a story offering a reward of 100,000 yen per reviewer to anyone who could provide their personal details.
Dude, is this crazy?
Track them down or take action against them. The shop made it clear that this manhunt would continue until both individuals returned to the restaurant, had another meal, and wrote a positive review with a photo.
Do you like it?
We're not going to kill you. We're just going to make you come back and eat, and you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah, and the chef he writes all this stuff. They show up they haven't slept in 4 to 5 days.
They've been hiding out.
Yeah, they sit down. He just slides the ramen over and stands there with a samurai sword. You like it? Would you like to be unlocatable?
And they think about it it's good. Great.
It's good. Great.
That's all we wanted.
Take a picture. How many stars do you think? What, 4?
Yeah.
5?
6? It's 4, 5. You pull it out a little bit.
He's sharpening it. This is 5-star ramen, you think, right?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Of course it is. Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay, you may be locatable.
You may remain locatable.
Tell your mom I say hi. I'll be there tonight. I'm your dad. Call me dad.
All right. The only thing he can do is come back, eat again, and write a good review with a photo. Mm-hmm. I told him I won't forgive him otherwise. Not even for the safety of his family. If he does that, he'll be killed right away. This kid is so scared. He'll really
nonsense.
do it.
I know.
So he better just come back and eat, the store owner stated in another message. Look, can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah. It's crazy shit. I've talked about stories in the past about a fucking, what was it, Steve-O's pizza shop, Steve-O's something ribs, where the guy came out with a gun over people not being satisfied with the meal and fucking shooting at him in the parking lot. This is almost worse. Threatening to kill you and your family if you don't come back and eat ramen. Leave a 5-star review and take a photo. And you better smile. The chef is smiling and the kids are crying. 5 stars.
God. Dude, that guy.
5 stars. Best ramen I've ever had.
That guy's got to get some thicker skin.
Oh, man.
Reportedly, the store is looking to expand into Asia and the U.S., leading them to take extreme measures to maintain positive public image.
Well, this will help.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, well, going this far is going to really help your expansion process. I guarantee that.
Shit.
Gosh, dang. All right, you ready to hear about some phobias?
Yeah.
Jump on to some lap time?
No.
Uncle Zach, it is your part. It's your turn.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, anybody that wants to look up the story, there's more to read.
Oh, yeah.
So it keeps going. So
yeah,
look
he
it up
doesn't
on your
stop.
own.
He really wants you to die.
Oh, my God. It's so funny.
Ramen guy. Fucking unbelievable. All right, you play it. We'll sit on your lap. Coming in!
Hey, little chitrons, why don't you come take a seat on Uncle Zacky's lap?
Gather around, boys and girls. It's lap time with Uncle Zach.
Sit on my lap, you little shits.
Phobias. Phobias.
You guys
I'm scared.
I am too. That's the point.
Nice. What's the phobia for being scared of hearing about phobias?
There is a phobia called phobia.
Really?
Yep.
Nice.
Scared of getting an affliction of some kind of phobia.
Okay. It's what's a hypochondriac?
That's in there too.
Okay.
Well, actually, I was going to ask you first of all, because I think you guys could probably nail these pretty easy. What do you guys think the number one fear of human beings?
Spiders!
Nailed it.
Clowns.
Death!
Spiders is number 2.
Okay.
Arachnophobia. Death is up there. It's number 10, according to AI.
Okay. According to AI.
Yeah. Well, I did a bunch of research and we tried to put it all
Swimming?
together.
No.
Ooh, not swimming. But there is fear of water.
Flying.
Fear, yes, that's up there. It's called aerophobia.
Okay. That one makes sense.
Yeah.
Good name.
Most people I know have at least one of these, it seems like.
Yeah.
But in the top 10, you're still going for number 1. It is an animal.
Get eaten alive by a bear.
No.
Bees.
It's called ophidiophobia. Ophidiophobia.
Bacteria.
Nope.
It's not an animal.
I'm going to have you guess a lot of these because they don't match the name at all. But ophidiophobia is snakes.
Oh.
Fear of snakes is number 1.
Friends of snakes.
Friends of snakes is not a good thing.
According to Friends of Snakes.
That's my wife. She's a friend of snakes.
Before we get going?
Yeah.
What level of fear do you have to have in order to have it be a phobia? Like being uncomfortable around spiders
Not it.
Because everybody.
Yeah.
But what is it like? What level of discomfort or reaction does it have to cause for it to be a phobia?
From what I can tell, it seems like it has to be somewhat debilitating to your life in certain aspects.
Like you'll lay down in a ball, you won't go into a room.
Yeah, you'll shut down perhaps.
You won't go into a house, you'll avoid experiences because you have a phobia that your brain has tricked you into thinking that is a threat beyond what it actually is.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, once it starts to afflict your life.
Okay.
So 1, snakes, 2, spiders, 3, heights, which is called acrophobia, which I think, I don't have a debilitating, but that's why when you say, hey, let's go skydiving, I'm like, go fuck yourself.
That's why you're a pussy.
Acrophobia, buddy. Public speaking is number 4. It's what you are doing right now. It's called glossophobia.
What's that?
That's public speaking.
Oh.
Being afraid to talk in front of people. Flying is number 5. Needles and injections is number 6. And these are going to be impossible to pronounce from here on out.
I had that one for a little bit.
Intense fear of medical needles?
Yeah. I mean, just but like discomfort. But like, I wouldn't like not go get like a blood test. But when I started doing testosterone stuff, like I could not poke myself.
Well, you have to poke. That's different when you got to poke yourself.
Yeah.
Well, is it though?
I don't think I could do it. I mean, if I could, if I had to, but like I don't like getting a shot.
Now I can do it with like no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, the more you do it, like anything else, the more you do it. But that first poke was probably scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, whatever, tough guy.
No, I'm saying I had that. I literally just said I had it. And then now you're making fun of me for having it. You fucking...
Yeah.
I'm going to come.
Maybe you should have more testosterone, you little bitch.
It's called trypanophobia is the intense fear of medical needles. That's what you have. Trypanophobia.
Trypan.
Can you guys... this is ridiculous to ask you to guess this, but cynophobia. Can you guess what that is?
Fear of movies.
No. You think so.
You say zin or sin?
Sin. C-Y-N-O-phobia.
Oh, fear of sinning?
You'd think. It's closer.
Fear of God?
Oh, you just arranged those letters a little bit and you got it.
Fear
Really?
of dogs.
Yep, that's it. And that's the number 7 fear for human beings is
Why
fear
would that
of
be
dogs.
sin? Phobia.
Exactly. I think it's probably Latin for dog somewhere or something like that. Thunder and lightning is number 8, and there's actually 2 different kinds of phobias.
Zeusophobia.
Astrophobia. Oh. Anxiety around loud storms. Crowded spaces. A lot of people have agoraphobia. And then death, it's not a phobia, but almost everyone is afraid of death in some way. That's why religion. Anyway.
It's happy on the other side. You get everything you've ever wanted. Just die.
Die. Mesophobia is an intense fear of germs, dirt, and other contaminants like we were talking about. All right,
Mark Summers.
Now to the rare. So these are going to be crazy and very hard to pronounce. Some of these ridiculously so. But the first 2 are CYD-centric phobias.
Can you don't?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were...
Afraid of Joe and Brian.
What?
Yeah, it's official. It's in Google now. Now, this is crazy. So this is... To go here, I need to tell you what a not today is. You ever heard that word?
Not today.
A not today?
Not today-o.
Mm-hmm. That is the bird family that includes waterfowl, like ducks, swans, and geese.
I was going to say, is there a fear of geese?
And it's pronounced a not today. Like, not today.
Not today.
So a not today phobia is the irrational fear that somewhere a duck or goose is watching you.
Fuck yeah, dude, with a knife in its mouth.
A not today phobia.
Imagining having that.
No shit.
Where you're just waking up making fucking school lunches. And you just always are scared you're going to look over and a goose is like, hey, fucking, if I had thumbs.
If I had thumbs, we'd have something to talk about here.
So it looks like a nice breast on that sandwich. Is that goose? No, it's turkey. Then you're good. Honk, honk. Honk on.
We can be friends.
We can be friends, you little honker.
All right, one of the first things I had to look up was if there was a fear of hot air balloons, an official phobia.
Oh, there has to be.
There is, technically, it's a fear of balloons, but it's called globophobia.
Globophobia.
And it's really more about balloon animals and clown shit. And it's, I guess, a lot of kids have it.
The guy in Mexico. Take my money! Check, please!
But it can also be linked to a fear of clowns, which is called coulrophobia. C-O-U-L-R-O phobia. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That must be Latin for clown. All right.
That's bozo, dude. That's a bunch of
bozophobia.
I'm going to butcher this one for you guys, and I'm going to want you to guess and see if you
Fear
can get even close. Oh! Fucking A.
Beef phobia.
All right. Arachibutyrophobia. Butyrophobia. Arachibutyrophobia.
Scared of Iraqis?
Scared of
Middle Easterners?
Middle Eastern war?
It's a food.
Terrorist.
And something a food can do. This is almost impossible to guess.
Say it one more time.
Oh, thanks.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Arachibutyrophobia.
What's the root word?
When I have arachibutyrophobia, I don't like it.
Okay.
Because it's
and what's in the origin? Greek.
Yeah, very Greek. It's about food. It's about what happens to the food when you chew on it. And it's a specific kind of food. It's not sound. It's like what the food does in your mouth.
It breaks down?
No. This is really stupid.
Burns you? Spicy?
No. It's the fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth.
You fuck.
Why would you name it that? And who has that?
No one.
But there's But there's a rare phobia that's basically sticky things or fear of choking, and it combines into this. And there's enough of it to have.
Fucking come on it.
Wait, what is it called?
Fuck you.
No, really.
Arachibutyrophobia.
Because
Arachibutyrophobia. Sorry,
my
guys.
son has got he's got AFAR or something. It's like a real thing where certain foods he's like picky. He's terrified. He's gonna choke or Like I tried to put a macaroni noodle, not a macaroni noodle. I got a macaroni noodle.
Got it.
Can you make it big?
I tried to cut a little piece
cheese on it
and try to put it on his tongue, and he was like, it was legitimate, like terrified.
What is going on?
And it was like because it was the slimy noodle. He was terrified of it.
Oh,
so we battle with that all the time.
When they get slimy, they get pretty nasty. When they're overcooked.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. All right. Can you guess what nomophobia is? Nomophobia.
Nomo.
It's a very new phobia.
Fear of
social something about something.
I think
computers,
you're close.
Like social media.
You're close as fuck.
Not getting likes.
Nope. It's just about the device.
Oh,
fear of not having your phone.
Correct.
Yes,
that's right. This is kind of.
I've just heard. Did we talk about that? I heard about that somewhere.
I think we did.
Like no mobile.
Yeah, I think we just did.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
This is interesting. This was only done on male students, but one study found that 23% of male students were labeled as nomophobic, and almost 77% check their cell phones more than 35 times a day. I only check it once.
Low.
It does seem low. Yeah, we know, Zach.
All day.
I'll text you at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'll hear back at 1.
Later.
Yeah, day and a half later.
He's like, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm sorry about that. I have all my shit off.
I'm not great at it either. I just usually have mine in the other room.
I don't know what it is, but there should be a phobia for when somebody texts you. I'm like, no,
who's
responsibility. Yeah, exactly.
I have to respond.
All right, this one's pretty easy to guess. Arithmophobia.
Math.
Yes. It's actually associated with doing math, not just looking at numbers.
What about urethrophobia?
Well,
just looking at numbers?
This isn't just looking at numbers.
Unakite 13 Hotel.
Why did you name her that? All right. Can you guess what Plutophobia is?
Fear of gods. Mythological gods. I would say planets, but I feel like that's dumb.
Fear of
small planets that were
dwarf planets.
Once planets that are now not, and then they were again.
Now dwarf planets.
Fear of Disney dogs. No, it is fear of money. Plutophobia, and this is kind of funny.
Plutonium would have been.
Yeah, people may fear.
Phobia.
This fear includes being afraid of wealthy people or fear of becoming wealthy themselves. But basically, it's just dread of money and having to deal with it, which. A lot of people are that way, I think.
Yeah, it must be nice.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what am I going to do with all this money?
Well, here, we'll get to some other crazy shit. This one's interesting. Fear of the color yellow is called xanthrophobia. And it's weird that it's specifically yellow. And it stems from some traumatic thing. And the other colors don't have the same popularity as this.
Yeah.
It's just yellow for some reason. It's very offensive.
Okay.
So there's that. A blutophobia is the fear of bathing. I like that. A blutophobia. And so there's also lots of fears about water, obviously, aquaphobia and that kind of stuff. And so it stems from that. Octophobia, what would you guess that is?
Fear of the number 8?
Yes. There are only 2 numbers that are really popular to be afraid of, but the number 8...
7.
Yeah, what's the other one?
7.
13.
Nailing it.
Number.
Dude, the word for fear of the phobia for 13 is triskaidekaphobia for 13.
That is nonsense.
Yeah, whoever's
so irrational.
The people naming these are ridiculous for sure.
Yeah.
I like this one.
Almost more ridiculous as the phobia themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is crazy if you can guess it. Ephebiphobia. EPHEBI phobia.
Phobia of like, getting stung by a bee and
not having your EpiPen.
Yeah.
I'm going to go a fear of being sad.
Ooh, it's fear of chitrons. Fear of adolescence.
Oh, yeah, that's the same thing.
It is, basically. What makes you more sad than your own chitrons? Nothing.
No.
Certainly with your integrity and your confidence. Fear of belly buttons. This is crazy. Omphalophobia.
Like where it fucks up your day is my brain just keeps bouncing back to that.
What's that?
Like this phobia... Like, it's not just being like, belly buttons are weird.
It's one thing
I don't care for it.
It's one thing to see a snake.
I don't want to be around them.
Like, if you see a snake, I get that. Like,
yeah,
you're scared.
It could hurt you.
Like, this thing might kill me. But, like, seeing someone's midriff, and you're like, oh, fuck! Get it away! Get it away! And it's
Get it out of here!
Hey. Yeah. Oh, you just fucked up somebody.
I'm just here.
It's funny because
we all have them.
They want to avoid their own belly buttons, too, and we'll even put tape over their own belly button to not look at it.
It's crazy as a belly button is truly one of those things that everyone had it. You had to have it at some point. Even if you covered yours up, you had it.
Yeah.
Because else you wouldn't be born.
Is there a phobia for belly buttons covered up with tape?
There is now.
Or like filled with water and going bloop,
full of cereal. Doing the hairy bagel. You guys ever do that one?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. There's a few that are fear of hair. There's pogonophobia. Or pogonophobia, perhaps, which is fear of beards. And I guess you can imagine being a little kid seeing a bearded guy. So Santa probably has fucked up a bunch of people.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's why he gives so many gifts.
And there's several kinds of fears of hair.
Win the love, huh?
There's tons of fears of just hair in general. Okay. Hair on the couch, hair on your head.
In your food.
Hair of the dog.
Hair of the dog. Hair on food is huge. Being afraid of losing your hair. All these things are related to a number of these. Yeah, basically. But there's
no sexophobia.
I'm not as good as I once was. A phobia.
No sex appealophobia.
Doraphobia is the dread of touching the skin or fur of an animal. I think some people I know might have a version.
I thought
of
it'd be the fear of exploring.
Dora.
You would think so. There's a ton of these, you guys. So I'll just do a couple more.
Boy. Yeah, give us a couple more, and then we got to get to the.
Yeah, then we'll talk about like. What
How
can
to
we do
deal
with
with
this? So vestiophobia, can you guess?
That one sounds familiar.
Vestiophobia.
It's in there.
You just take a big
I did.
puff of your...
I did. That's right.
Is that a hint or was that just a habit?
Or just a hit.
It's a hit, baby.
Was that a hint or a habit?
I got my cherry over here. I'm cherrying it up.
If it was a hint, I mean, it would be like fear of not being able to breathe. Strawberry.
Fear of fruit.
The hint is it's vesty.
The hint is in the vape.
It's in the vest.
Okay.
Wearing vests, sleeves.
It's fear of clothes.
Oh,
it's just fear of clothing. I know.
Curveball.
I'm stupid.
Why would they choose vests though?
I know, right?
Because it's restricting.
But a vest, yeah. But a vest is like a niche within a niche.
What?
Vest is like it's a niche item within clothing. Why would you choose the niche item?
Right. It doesn't represent clothing very well.
Vest.
Like
it's
who
probably
wears
the Romans. The Romans were into togas and
Same
vests.
guy that wears fucking leather fingerless gloves.
That's true.
Well, I'm going to give you a few.
He's got to make up for the lack of sleeves by
warming up those hands.
I'm going to give you a few.
They're like vests for
fire.
fingers. Sorry.
All right. These are just rapid fire real quick. Ergophobia is the fear of work.
Great.
Lots of people have that. Decidophobia. Can you guess what that is?
Decider.
I'm
a decider.
There you go.
The fear of being super committed to one decision.
That's correct.
Okay.
Phobophobia is fear of phobias. Haphophobia, HAPHE phobia, morbid fear of being touched. I think Brian has a touch of that. He didn't like me touching him. He rubs my belly, so I'll run
rub
away.
your belly all fucking day, but he won't fucking get touched.
That's right.
It's not getting touched. It's the
fear of coming in my pants.
No, it's the dislike of having to, like when you see someone, like you feel like you have to greet them with touching. It's like, why do we have to touch? We can just say hi.
True. Fair
you know
enough.
what I mean?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's why we've never made it past first base.
That's right.
Amathophobia is a fear of dust. I can't imagine being afraid of dust. That would be tough. A lot of these feel like they're funny, but it would be really tough to exist.
My penis got a lot of dust on it.
Woo-wee.
Hey! But anyway, there's lots of them. there's too many to even list. So we'll skip ahead to like, what do you do? What are some of the things that you do to deal with stress or anxiety? If you have not a phobia, these things you probably need to talk to a doctor and whatnot. But are there any tools or tricks that you guys use to calm yourselves down besides drugs?
Nope, just strictly heroin.
Black tar in the eye.
Black tar injections. That really lets me get over spiders.
Well, anxiety is the uneasiness about the future, right?
Well, anxiety and stress is just like realizing like the Serenity Prayer.
Yeah.
Serenity now!
I think that's one of the best ways to look at it, yeah.
Yeah, it's a serenity. It's like, what can you control? What can't you?
Yep.
And then hope that, we have the wisdom to understand the difference between what you can and can't control.
It's hard to accept that, though. Like, but when you think about it, it really does make sense. You're like, there's nothing you can do about it, so you might as well just not dwell on it.
No, that's really where we differ. Like when it comes to bacteria and shit, it's just like it's fucking everywhere. And to me, it's like you're like,
no, I get it.
I know you do, but like overcoming it is different. For me, it's like if I think that, like, I don't know, weird example, toothbrushes, everything's in the bathroom, and then you poop. And then the bathroom smells like shit. That means that there's shit everywhere, including your toothbrush. Mm-hmm. I'm also going to brush my fucking teeth. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to keep my toothbrush in a fucking vacuum seal on the other side of the house. I'm also realizing that humans are built to deal with this shit, and it's all going to be okay. So it's like, that is, like, I don't have to remind myself of that, but if I'm in a situation where it's like, this is really scary, also, what can I do about it? I can either make it happen or fucking curl up in a ball. And
it's like going outside, right?
It's going to go make it happen.
Like fear of like people not wanting to go outside because something bad could happen. Like you could do that and you could just stay in your house and not live.
Right.
It's really easy to do that.
Super easy. Well, but like it just that's my tool. It's just realize that the entire world is full of nonsense all the time. Mm-hmm. And if you try to control that, you're not fucking living. So just let it go and go fucking do stuff.
A lot of good stuff in life is on the other side of fear. You know, if you can push through fear, benefits are on the other side a lot of the time, most of the time, unless it's, fear of getting shot or some shit. You don't want to.
Yeah. Going back to one of the things you said in here was like the public speaking one. I always was just deathly afraid of speaking in public. And I still, like, if I had to go give like a commencement speech, let's say at a college, I would stress about it nonstop.
Yeah. Until the moment you got it booked, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It would just consume me. But we do this every day. And so we come sit down and I don't even think about it anymore. And I know that would eventually happen with public speaking. You see these guys that go around and give talks all over, and it's just second nature to them. But that right now, I would still be terrified. I would going up to do like a stand-up set, I would probably vomit or shit my pants before I went on.
Both would be funny.
When I was looking this up, a lot of things people were saying is it's like anxiety and what? What'd I miss?
He said both. He said both probably. Or is that
both
would
be funny.
Yeah, both would be funny.
So it would have worked in your stand-up bit.
Fuck. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying, but there were a couple tips that were in there and a lot of things. Finding humor in things as quickly as you can is one of the things, but everything's in the mind. Like besides the actual phobias where you might need actual medicines and stuff, but it's like changing your perspective. And so there's one that I have that I've used for a long time that I just wanted to share because it's kind of funny. And I might have shared it with you guys in the past. But whenever people are arguing or talking very serious and taking themselves very serious, I try and in my mind, I try and zoom out and picture everybody in the area as little gerbils just squeaking at each other. And it works for me every time. Whenever people are like mad at me or mad at the world or talking shit that they don't know about, it's just like little gerbils fighting at each other. And it changes a little chemistry in my head almost every time where it's like, this isn't important. This isn't something that I need to get all worked up about. And so that helps for me. But changing your mindset about everything.
Yeah.
Because being afraid of these things is your belief system and how you look at the world. It isn't reality all the time. So figuring out how to change your worldview, your belief systems, seems to be like one of the tips that's not drugs.
Your expectations of what happiness is supposed to be. It's like, who the fuck are you?
Exactly.
Like, just calm down. Are you happy? Like,
you're not as cool as you think you are.
When you're not thinking about everything that's wrong all the time. It's like, no, you can be happy. Like, literally, everything is wrong all the time if you want it to be. Like that, if that's the life you want to have. Yeah, sure, shit's wrong all the time.
Yep.
All the time.
Get on X.
If that's how you want it to be.
You know, I had a thought the other day, and I guess I've had the thought before, but I was really thinking about it. I think where I differ from like someone who, like another buddy, he just goes for shit. Like he'll take a gig playing music, and in his brain he's like, I'm gonna kill this thing, and he goes up there and he'll just do it and flawless. And in my head, I think about it the whole time, but that's how I am in everything. So like when I go to the lake and I'm going to get in the water, I don't just go get in the lake. I'm thinking about, oh, how cold is this? And I stand there and think about it. And then like, work myself up to going and then doing it. But it's like, I do that with everything. Always have. Instead of just, there's always like a speed bump. So I eventually get over the speed bump, but it's like this slow build up to it where some people they're just like, they see the thing and they're just like, fuck, I'm just going to go do it. And not even really think about it. Just thinking, I'm going to go kill this. They have that confidence. I've always lacked that confidence to just go like, just going to go do it. Go promote whatever I'm doing. When I was in a band, or if I was going to do a set or solo set, I could never go tell myself, like, go hand stuff out to people and be like, come check out my shit. I still can't do that. But I had like friends who can do that. Go check out our band. And I wish I had that. And I still have never been able to get over it. I don't know why.
Flyer phobia?
Flyer phobia. It's like, I don't want, I think like, who care? Why do these people care?
I'm intruding on them.
Why do they care what I am doing?
Or as Mitch Hedberg said, here, you throw this away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got one last thing. When I was looking at this, all people are anxious. All people have anxiety. So it's the baseline of humanity. A lot of us are like, I'm very anxious. It's like we all are. Some people hide it a little better or whatever, but I think every human feels those chemicals. And what I kind of thought of the other day.
That's why I drink.
You know that parabolic arc that they make with the airplanes where you get like 8 seconds worth of free fall or weightlessness. Mm-hmm. I think that's what life is like. You get a little bit of joy. Once you reach that weird arc, you're always constantly, anxious or stressed or a little, dark place or whatever. And every once in a while in life, you get that little moment of weightlessness where you're like, this is pretty nice. And then it just goes away. And then you're right back to the baseline of anxiousness.
Yeah. I used to think about touring and stuff like that. When I would lay in bed at night before bed, I'd start like not daydream, but you know what I mean? Like dreaming, like thinking about things, like getting all pumped up, motivated, and like, oh, I should do this, this, and this. And then I would wake up the next morning and be tired and then think about the same thing and have a completely different perspective, thinking like, God, that sounds like a lot of work. That's like, I'll never be able to pull that off. But so from an 8-hour difference, laying in bed, going to bed, feeling jacked, pumped, I can do this, all this stuff, to completely opposite. Like, what were you even thinking? It's a terrible idea. And just totally negative.
It's like every day is a new game kind of thing with your chemistry.
Yeah, you
Where
have to
was I yesterday?
build yourself back up again.
Yeah.
Because it's all torn down in the morning and you have to build it up. By the end of the night, I'm like fucking sky high. And then it all just comes crashing down in the morning.
The Stoics talk about that and they call it memento mori. And live every day like you get one day and you die at the end of the night and then you're reborn again the next day. And that's their mantra, is memento mori. Remember, you're always dying.
That was the case. Every day I'd just be doing so many drugs. I'm like, God damn, didn't die again. All right. Well, meth it is. Let's live this day. Just fucking cocaine and hookers.
Memento mori, baby.
God damn, I'm alive again. Cocaine and hookers. Hoo-wee! And I'm going to Chili's. Best day ever. Holy shit, I'm alive again. Cocaine hookers and Red Lobster.
All the chain restaurants.
All right. Well, thank you, Zach.
My pleasure.
Love you. Appreciate that.
That was fun.
Yeah, let's take a look at some good news. Zach, you push the button. Fuck yeah, dude.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Hooray, we aren't doomed.
Yeah! We aren't doomed. Not where I would pick to have my 104th year birthday, but this lady did. Chili's?
That's a perfect place.
No, Outback.
Oh,
Bloomin' Onion. On her 104th birthday, Lavetta Chamberlain had just one wish to celebrate the occasion behind bars. Not those kind of bars, guys. Her wish came true Monday when she toured the Livingston County Jail. a small correctional facility in Geneseo, New York.
What bars were you think we were thinking of?
Like going to the bars.
Oh, I was thinking this.
Oh, all right.
I was too.
They just play off cocaine and hookers.
104 working behind a bar.
Going behind a bar and just getting railed.
My first thought was prison.
First thing I want to do, just get fucking hammered in the alley. Chamberlain's visit included coffee and cake, handcuffs, and meeting a canine dog, according to the sheriff's office. Like, she just wanted to be a rebel so bad.
Right. Never got to do it.
During the visit, deputies fingerprinted the Centenarian, took her mugshot, and briefly locked her in a jail cell.
Look at her.
All right, let me out.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Chamberlain called her trip to jail wonderful. It was more interesting than I thought it would be. She told the Washington Post.
What did she think it was going to be? I want to know what her expectation was.
This is great. I love like when people, it's like just grant and like just make something happen. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
The world is goofy. Life is fucking crazy. This 104-year-old wants to go to prison. Let's do it. But of course, I have to imagine if they just took it too far. Like they showed up, she goes, "I'm here for it," and they're like, "Okay."
They throw her on the ground.
Nice to meet you. Now spread your cheeks.
They throw her on the ground like they're pummeling in the back with nightsticks and
just fucking nightsticks to the back of the kneecap, and then start thumbing her ass.
They're dropping soap.
looking for heroin.
What do you got in here, old lady?
She goes, "This isn't. I didn't sign up.
Is this what you wanted? You wanted prison, bitch.
No one signs up for jail, bitch." Funk. Just fucking hit her. "Oh, have fun tonight." And she's like, "Oh dear,
oh dear,
oh dear,
oh dear." And they put her in a cell,
drag
with
her into the slammer. You fucking throw her in with some like crazy
lunatic.
Lunatic, just like, "Have you heard about the latest gospel?"
Oh dear.
I'm sure I have. No, it's called the Joan Gospel, where I fist your ass. And they're outside being like, "Happy birthday. Come pull out your cake." I can't. I'm a puppet.
Oh, God.
Blow the candles out.
Why is there a balloon in my butt?
That's my whole fist. You're loose. By the way, you need a new diaper. Because I'm eating this shit.
Oh, my God.
And there's like, "To you.
Happy birthday. What's her name?
Dear Centenarian.
Kite the 13.
Her name is Loretta. Moretta. Have you heard of my band?
Yeah, dude. Fucking sick.
Sick band. Go ahead, Zach. There it is.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Blow them out. And she blows out the candle and they throw it against the cage. Just like, "Lick it up, bitch." She's just like, "Oh dear,
oh dear."
No, it was wonderful.
You wanted the full experience.
You got it. You got it. Go to fucking isolation. Go to the pit, bitch. And just drag her down there and throw her in the dark for 24 hours. Happy birthday.
Maybe they did. You see her eyes?
Man, she looked tired. But I love the idea that they just like, she was like, I don't know, behind bars, and they figured it out.
Yeah.
So, good job.
Of course, we couldn't just let that
be happy.
Be a nice little story.
I found something on the internet. I'll tell you about it.
The internet is pretty wild. Depending on your browsing habits, you can either experience something super cool or go to prison. Crazy, right? Let's check it out together as a couple. Hey, look what I found.
Yes! That's awesome! Dude, if that song came on in the club, just... You're just like, "Fuck, dude. Look what I found. Look what I found," and grab your dick. You're like, "Fuck yeah, dude. Look what I found."
Hey, look what I found.
Hey, look what I found, Joe.
I found your penis, Joe.
I found your penis inside my sundress, Joe. You can find a lot of crazy shit on Etsy.
Yeah, can.
And I was just fucking around this week, doing exactly that. Being like, what's going on?
What do we got?
I think I might have found myself on Etsy when I was looking up funny BDSM things for our opening question today. And I was like, there's gonna be some wild stuff out here. And this is a thing that exists. That seems illegal. seems like there should be laws against this, but then also maybe not. So, you can reach out to a witch on Etsy and to have her cast sexy spells. And I mean, they're not cheap.
Of course not.
But you can have a witch. The particular one, there are multiple of them. This is called Ellie the Witch, is the shop name on Etsy. And just look at this lineup. So we got Sissy, Cuck, Become Alpha, Make Her Your Toy, Hot Wife Spell, Cuckold Contract, Make Him Your Cuckold, Sexual Attraction 30-day Booster Spell Casting.
Sounds like a pack of cards.
Like, the first one didn't work. If you give me $145 more, I will boost your Make Her Your Toy spell.
Oh, it didn't work? Here, let me muster up a little
Give me
more.
$145 and I will boost her up Obsession Magic Spell.
Penis Growth Magic Spell.
That one...
That should be the first one, shouldn't it? Shit.
Make him crazy for you.
Yeah.
For $337.50. Normally for... What is that? I can't read it. Normally $482.
30% off.
14, yeah, 30% off. It's $482 and 14 cents.
Must be Black Friday.
I mean, these prices are really funny to me.
If you look like that, I'm sorry, you don't need a spell.
Yeah, he's crazy for you. Like, you're all set.
For you.
I'm surprised that the Penis Growth Magic Spell is also 30% off.
And buried in there, it should be number one.
Sex Drive, 30 days booster spell casting, self-love, physical strength for $69.
Alpha male.
Like, that one is discounted.
Yeah, that's, I guess not people.
She's like, I can't compete with gyms.
Which one are you guys buying?
I don't know. The weight loss magic spell.
Whoa, look at the stubborn target love spell.
Yeah.
Can we get a zoom in on
Divine
that?
beauty spell, sugar daddy magic spell.
Make them want you back.
No sex, no money revenge spell.
Do you remember The Craft?
Fuck?
The movie The Craft?
I did not. Yeah. Been a while.
When she puts the spell on that on Ben Stiller's wife, it makes her hair fall out.
Yeah.
Melody from Hey Dude.
Zach, you're kind of in a little bit of a I mean, I don't want to say witchy.
Yeah. He gets them for free at home.
Oh, yeah.
No wonder he's fucking sucking dick.
I suck a lot of dick because of that spell.
Because of the cuck spell?
It's too much newt eye.
Fucking come on inner thigh spell?
She eyeballed the newt eye when she was making the fucking shit.
But, like, what do you think about this? Is this world this powerful that if I were to pay Ellie the Witch, who lives in wherever the fuck she lives, Germany, and I guess, like, dude, I want the fucking Become Alpha spell for $337. She would do it, and I would just be like, Alpha.
I think the placebo part of your brain would be like, that worked. I'm alpha now.
You stop taking your tea.
And she's like, I did it. She's like, I fucking performed it. You're alpha now. And you're like, fuck yeah, I am.
And you're $380 richer now.
Gosh. This is like, it's just crazy this exists.
Does it show how many have been sold?
180 sales. 5 stars.
Sheesh. 5 stars. That means somebody's saying, "Oh, it worked for me."
Like, I can start
alpha
this
as fuck now.
Like, I can just come up with a fake shop, put all this same shit on there, do nothing, and then just email them and be like, I did it.
Yeah,
yeah, I did it.
I did it. Your husband's a sissy bitch.
You should be feeling it any minute.
You should feel your huge dick bulging any moment.
I feel like if witchcraft worked real well as far as the magic part of it,
yeah,
a lot of politicians would be really sick all the time because they spend a lot of time doing that, don't they?
Yeah.
So
yeah, but I also know your wife has pulled off some crazy stuff.
Yeah, she has
some awesome things.
But her knowledge is more like, roots and plants and shit. I can't talk.
I know
plants and shit. So she's with that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think she's trying to put boner magic on me, but you never know.
My dick isn't any bigger.
Some people in different countries.
I'm just
they're getting the boner thing. Like, no, come on.
I'm just texting your wife that my dick didn't get any bigger. She's like, well, did you get the spell booster pack?
I like that it's 30 days, so you can pay monthly.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I know the 30 days officially starts tomorrow, but it's day 29, and I got the same pathetic cock. She goes, why might we have to boost it? How much is that? You should be
feeling it get bigger any minute.
If you give me $137.17 more, you're going to have a hog. You promise? You betcha. Lifetime guarantee. All right, let's hear from the kids. Zach, play it!
All right, let's hear what you guys think.
Really? You want to talk to me? Wow, that's cool.
All right. Our first email is coming in from our son, Bart.
Bart!
Who writes,
Don't eat my shorts.
Hey, Pops. Listening to the podcast, you just got to the part about the LG stove that got recalled. I just had to pause and write this email. I purchased that stove when we bought our new house, had it for one day. And every time we even got close to it, the knob would get bumped and turn on.
Okay.
Needless to say, we called them and had them come pick it up and bought a different brand altogether. Dodged a bullet on that one, but I'm missing out on the sweet sticker. Thanks for the entertainment, Bart.
See, what you're doing is you're using it wrong.
Right.
Yeah. So it fits in line with our projection that they designed some cool feature that ended up not fucking being cool.
Not cool.
And instead of just getting them the fuck out of there and get everyone their money back and taking a loss, they sent out a sticker blaming everyone else for why their houses are on fire. I just love you have a personal connection. And Bart was like, yep, that was it. Our second email is coming in from Butcher Bobby, who we haven't heard from in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says, sup? My favorite three fuckers on the planet. I just want to write in to give you guys an update since I haven't written in a little bit. Had a bad run-in of things to end 2024 and to start 2025. I don't like to hear this. First off, I went to jail twice.
Whoa!
In a week.
Oh! Whoa! Hey!
And one was to celebrate a birthday. He didn't write that. He said, that's not even the worst part. It was all over bullshit charges that the cops made up. I know everyone says that, but my lawyer even said so. And then on January 30th, my wife of 19 years passed away at 38 years of age.
Oh, man. Sorry, bro.
That's not fun.
Still waiting on the autopsy to find out exactly why someone so young would die so suddenly. She didn't have cancer, that's for sure. I probably won't be able to write in for a bit as I have to do some type of inpatient rehab facility or I'm going to prison. I'm a single father now of two young boys and I'm trying to look forward to their future and do my best to give them what they need. The reason I wrote y'all this sad sack of an email was that Brian said on episode 134, I think came out on January 15th, about petty shit her parents haven't seen her. I read that right. About petty shit her parents haven't seen her in almost 15 years. It was all over some petty shit. Just let the petty go and forgive and forget. Okay. So he's going through some stuff. Holding on to some things. And realizing maybe he's got to let some shit go. Keep on keeping on, y'all. And I'll catch up with you guys on the other side of this bullshit I'm going through. Thanks, Butcher Bobby.
Really is the thing. Like we were talking about how you power through things earlier. It's kind of one of those things with the holding grudges. It's like you could stay angry and bitter. And maybe you're right. You're angry and bitter for it's valid, but
valid reasons.
For valid reasons. But it's like, is it worth it for your health and mental stability to keep that, or just say, fuck it, I got two kids I'm worried about.
Yeah. Because
just
guess
concentrate
what?
on that.
The bullshit's never going to stop.
Yeah.
So you can either just dwell on it and be like, yeah, bullshit. Or you can be like, just let it go. Just try and be happy. So none of this stuff gets tied up in the past. All right.
Be a good role model for those two young boys.
I know. Butcher Bobby, I don't know what it is, what the charges are. Hope you get it taken care of and we'll hear from you soon. As long as you didn't like murder, molest people.
Yeah.
He's like some bullshit charges. Like I could run a sex trafficking ring for toddlers.
Like I could do that.
Like I could do that. I don't even have a computer. If he was doing that.
I don't even know how to work an extra hard drive.
Don't write it. Don't just forget it. But I don't think it was that. So sorry for your loss. And
well, we're thinking about you, Bobby.
We'll hear from you soon. All right, let's wrap the show up. We gotta get after the bonus stuff. And then I gotta go to Seattle.
Oh yeah.
I got Pepper tickets to see the Deftones.
Yeah.
Deftones, Mars Volta, and some other band. So we're going to that. She's so fucking pumped.
That's awesome.
Like it's so true about kids. Like it lets you like she we it's so true, like that, like watching her go to like this first round. She's been to concerts plenty, like not a crazy amount, but watching her excitement over it like re-engage just makes you so happy,
especially to a band.
So I remember being like, it was around 8th grade, like really starting to go to concerts again, like she's in. or starting to go to concerts and being like, what? And that inspired my entire life until recently of it, nothing but music and loving music. And she loves music. She plays all the ton of instruments and writes music and loves going to shows. So it's really just like a revamp. It's really cool.
She's like a younger girl you.
Yeah. Just as weird. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck, dude.
You got a rocky road ahead.
Got a rocky road. Hope you love podcasting.
You like ice cream, though, with your rocky road?
Sign up, get the bonus content, become a part of the gaggle, patreon.com/CanYouDon'tPodcast. Of course, you got the socials, the YouTube version of the show. Send in stuff to heyguys@CanYouDon'Podcast.com. Rate and review us wherever you listen to podcasts. It does help us out. We will not put a bounty on your head and come and kill you. Promise.
You come back here. Take picture.
Take picture. Eat ramen. It's good for you. Thanks to Uncle Zach producing today's show. And then check out what he does at scatcast.com.
We're full.
And a thanks to the babysitters that moderate the Can You Don't Playground on Facebook. Let's wrap it up. Zach!
Good God. Wrap it up already, huh?
And before we go, I just want to take a second to give a shout out to the person who invented zero. Thanks for nothing.
Nah.
We.
They have a song called Zero, don't they?
Sure.
Yeah, they do.
They have a t-shirt that says zero on it.
Yeah.
So
that's what I
All right.
Go for a ride.
Something like that.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, off to the bonus stuff.
Bye.